Hey guys, welcome to Digit. My name's Andrew, and today we're going to be looking at the best superhero shows on Netflix. Just like the last video where we explored the best fantasy shows on Netflix, today we're going to be taking a look at the best superhero shows on the platform. And let's get real, guys. Who doesn't love superheroes, right? Since the beginning of their creation, these superheroes have essentially transcended pop culture and become a different genre unto themselves. As we can see clearly from the MCU and the amount of box office records they've broken, superheroes are a huge thing. But not many people have talked about superhero television shows, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So join me as we go through a whole bunch of superhero shows on Netflix, and do remember to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification icon for notifications. Here we go, gentlemen.
If you're at all interested in the Batman mythos, then you know that the city that the Batman calls home, basically Gotham, is a cesspool of superpowered crime. And this is exactly what the Netflix series looks at. Gotham follows the life of one, James Gordon, as he navigates through all the crazy stuff happening in Gotham City, as well as Arkham Asylum and all the evil that the city has to offer. Plus, you get to see a really young Bruce Wayne before he becomes Batman, and that's always a plus. We've talked about the Umbrella Academy before, but it's definitely one of Netflix's most original superhero shows, and it's one of its strangest as well. 7 orphan children are given superpowers by their father, who then proceeds to turn them into a crime-fighting unit only to mess up their entire lives as a result. It's a weird show with a talking chimpanzees as the hero's butler and a robotic mother.
Do you know what I found? Absolutely nothing.
Look, it's all gonna make sense once you watch the television show. Plus, each of these superheroes have the most insane and creative powers that you've ever seen. Trust us, you're gonna want to watch this show.
Get out. We're going.
Where?
Save the world.
Oh, is that all?
The next show we're going to look at essentially revitalized the superhero television show on Netflix. And it's of course Daredevil.
For help. That's what I was trying to do, was help people. But I was fooling myself.
Daredevil is essentially a tour de force of action, emotion, and truly examines what it means to be a superhero in the modern age. The show follows the adventures of Matt Murdock as he fights not only to save the people of Hell's Kitchen, but really also himself. The fight choreography is some of the best we've seen on a television show, with one particular sequence that'll literally blow your guys' minds.
The city needs a new villain. I think I might have found him.
We do go as far as to say that Daredevil is probably the best superhero show we've seen on Netflix, but hey, that's pretty much an opinion, so you guys have to make that up for yourselves. Do check it out though, you definitely won't regret it.
I'm not happy about this.
With the end of the animated Justice League show, it was a natural move for the producers at Warner Brothers to move on to the next generation of superheroes and try to tell their side of the story. The action and animation on Young Justice are both really crisp, and there's a weight to their superpowered battles as these heroes cause some real damage. Plus, if you're ever a fan of the older Justice League animated shows, you'll definitely love the tone of Young Justice. Do check it out. One of the newer shows on Netflix, Rugal is basically a Korean superhero television show that takes a more Asian-centric approach to superheroics. Rugal follows a police officer who basically gets injured and almost killed while tracking down a notorious drug lord and basically gets his eyes stabbed out. He is then brought back with cybernetic enhancements and continues his quest, but with more confidence and a whole host of cool powers. It's actually an ongoing show, so you're gonna have to wait for episodes every Saturday, but trust me, it's definitely well worth to wait.
지금부터 난 내 방식대로 잡는다.
Part of Netflix's original superhero show list, Luke Cage is a toned-down street-level superhero tale. Luke Cage has always been an important part of the Marvel universe, but was never given his real due. But that's all changed now with this Netflix original show. The story basically follows Luke Cage as he tries his best to change Harlem through his actions and words. The fights feel powerful and some of the action is incredibly memorable as well. Plus, we've got Maher Shah Ali as Copperhead, and that's an excellent casting choice. Check it out, guys.
You have to fight for what's right every single day.
Why don't you just tell us your name?
The DC universe is not far behind with the release of Titans on Netflix. The Teen Titans have always been a major part of DC for the past 3 decades, and this time they're given a full live-action show. Titans takes a grittier, more mature approach to superheroes and is a more character-driven show really. Sure, you've got the cool costumes and the fight scenes, but it's really more about how the Titans deal with the aftermath of a vicious attack by their greatest enemy, Deathstroke.
Because you just want to let it all out. So roar.
DC's first foray into superhero television was given new life with the addition of Arrow. Based on the character of Green Arrow, when the first show aired, Arrow was all the rage. The character was well loved and fans clamored for a live-action representation of the character, which they got in Stephen Amell.
Never been who you were.
He personifies Oliver Queen as he fights off supervillains in his home city. To be fair, the show did kinda start to sour by the 3rd season, but the first 2 seasons definitely make up for it. Check it out. Anime fans rejoice as One Punch Man is finally available on Netflix and is one of the best superhero shows this year. Saitama is the titular One Punch Man who only ever wants to avoid fighting but is forced to defend himself against some truly otherworldly threats. The fights in the show are out of this world, with the animators going above and beyond to illustrate exactly how destructive and dangerous superheroes actually are. The battles are completely out of this world and the animation is absolutely fantastic. A must watch in my opinion. The first ever real Spanish show on our list, The Neighbour takes a more light approach to superheroes and adds a dash of comedy to the proceedings.
¿Has entrado por la ventana?
Qué fuerte, ¿eh? Hostia, qué buenísimo.
Javier is a loser who's struggling to figure out his life until he is tasked by a dying alien to be the guardian of Earth. Cue the silly costume and funny antics, but he actually uses his superpowers for his own selfish gain. It's a really funny show and a much lighter side of superheroics without all the crazy action and bombastic world-ending situations.
Alright, that was it guys. Those are the best superhero shows on Netflix. We really hope you enjoyed all of these shows. We really enjoyed compiling them for you. Remember, we also have another video that's essentially the best fantasy shows on Netflix, so you can check that out if you're interested in that kind of thing. Do remember to subscribe and hit that notification button for notifications, because we're going to be coming up with a bunch of videos like this. So if you did enjoy this, do leave a like as well. Till the next time, my name's Andrew, and for all of us at Digit here, stay frosty guys.